and welcome to this short training video where we're going to be looking at the group chat feature in PT Distinction. Now, we talk about groups a lot in PT Distinction. In fact, I think it's one of the most powerful features of the software. What a lot of people don't know that you can do with groups is group chat. So we have a message center in PT Distinction you can use for your clients and also inside your group. And you may have noticed when you go to the message section of that message center, you have an option right at the top that says individual message and group message. And it's that group message we're going to be looking at today. I'm going to show you how you can set this up and how you can use it both in your software and also in the app for your clients. So let's go and take a look. So here we are in the PT Distinction software. Let's go and take a look at, well, first of all, how do we set up a group chat? Where do we actually find it? So with all chats in PT Distinction, you can access them using a little chat message bubble down here in the bottom corner. The first section shows all, you can then see unread, flagged messages, clients, and then of course groups. And it's this group section that we're going to be focusing on straight away. Now, one of the things you may or may not already know is that you can switch on and off two-way messaging. This means that you can send a message directly to your client and they can't reply back to you, or you can turn it on in the client section here, just by clicking this button, and the client can then message you back. This is the same thing for any groups in here. We can actually use this little icon to switch on group chat or turn it off. Now, I want to talk a little bit about group chat and what it is. Group chat basically means you can have a group conversation. This is very similar to having a group chat in WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. It works in exactly the same way, which means if you send a message to that group chat, every person that is part of that group will see that message. And then any person that replies back to that message from within that group will also see the response, just like a group chat you'd get, as I mentioned, on WhatsApp or Facebook. So these work exactly the same way. Now, in order for this to work, you need to go and switch it on by clicking this little icon here at the side that says now group chat is active. Now, that might be nice and easy. You think, okay, that's cool, but we need to look at what actually happens when you switch this on, because in the app, when you switch this on, your client is going to see both the private chat with you and also the name of this particular group. So in here, I've got a 0.0 client option as the name of a group. That's probably not the most ideal group name to have in there. Doesn't really look right. So what can we do to make sure that this looks smooth and clean for our clients? Well, we can actually set up a group specifically for a group chat. Now, it's really important to remember with groups that you can have as many groups as you like. You can add as many groups to a client as you like, and your client will not know they're part of a particular group unless, of course, you switch on the group chat or you actually tell them. So what we can do here is just go and set up a group chat group. And the simplest way to do that is click the groups at the top, click the add button, and we can just type it in here and just call this, let's call it team chat. It's a nice and easy one, and click add. This is going to create our team chat group, and we can go and type in here, team chat, and open that one up. Now, I don't have to put anything in this group. In fact, I'm going to leave all of it completely empty. But what I need to do is switch on the two-way messaging for this group. So I'm going to use my message bubble down the side here. I'm going to go to my groups, and in the search, I'm just going to type in team chat. I'm going to check this box here just to basically make sure that my two-way messaging is on for that chat there. I can then go and close this off. Then if I want to, I can head into the message center up here for that group and head down to the messages. You'll see at the top, we have individual group members and group conversation. It's this group conversation that we can use here as part of the group chat with your clients. Now, I want to quickly talk about how group conversation works. The first thing we have here is a regular IM. This just means that you're sending a message out to all members of that group. In all honesty, I probably wouldn't use this particular feature. If I was going to send a message out as a regular IM, I'd just use the little bot down here at the side and send a message to the group just by typing it in here and opening up this and sending a message to everyone who is part of that particular group. You can also do this through the app as well if you want to. So you can log in as a trainer, access the chat on the app, and then send it that way. Now, what you can do inside here, you can also schedule group conversations. Now, let's just talk a little bit about scheduling group conversations. You can only do this by date. You cannot do it on joining, as you can see at the top here, and you cannot do it by days after joining, again, as you can see with the message at the top. Same with weekly weekly messages here. You can do it by date, but you can't do it by on joining. And that's because It's a group chat. People can join this group chat at different times. So there isn't really a way to send a message on joining, because all that would effectively happen is every time you add a new client to that group, they'd just be getting the same messages over and over and over again. So everything you're doing here, if you're scheduling, is via date. So just bear that in mind when you send these things out. So we have a very simple group chat on here, and all we need to do is open this up and we're going to send a message. So I'm just going to put, hey team. And this could be to your entire team of clients. But what else can you do with group chat? Well, one thing you can do with group chat is set up mini group training. So if you're doing group training with your clients, maybe you have a small team of clients that you want to work together, whether that's in your gym, online, or whatever it is, you can create individual chats for them. So you don't just have one team chat. You could also go into your groups, click add, and we can just call this one. I'm just going to call this team 1 chat, and we could have a team 2 chat, team 3 chat, and so on. So have as many teams as we like. Once you've got that set up, you can then start adding your clients to that group. So first thing I'm going to do is go into here, go onto my team chat. I'm going to go to the top. I can start adding in any clients that I want into this particular group so they can be part of that messaging. I can then go into my little bot here. I can type in my team chat. I can go and switch on the team chat for that particular group of clients. And down here, I can then send them messages out, and they can start talking with each other as well, having that kind of community feel to it all within that one place. Now, a couple of things you can do with this to make it a bit more interesting. As I mentioned, you can do some levels of automation here. You can have it so you can schedule things by date and things like that. If you're doing group training, I definitely would make the most of that particular feature, because you can really start helping people engage within these group conversations. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to actually turn the first few messages into a bit of a game for your team. So let's say you've got a team of 5 clients in here working together, going for this particular program. What you could say to them as their first task is, let's come up with a team name. This is going to encourage that discussion between them all, allow them to get to know each other. And then once you've done that, all you need to do is go into that team chat group, which we've got set up here, and you can go and edit the name. Because when you edit the name here, team ever, click OK, that will actually update then in the chat down here at the bottom. So if I go into here now, click on this, best team ever, you can see the group chat name has changed. So you can literally edit and adapt any of this stuff and have these conversations going with your clients and really build this kind of group environment and start playing games with them and all that kind of cool stuff within the app. And again, you can have as many of these as you like. So you could have 50 clients in your account, and maybe you've got 20 individual group teams set up with 5 clients in each, just engaging with each other. You could even have group competitions between them all. So you can actually have more than one group conversation going on. So let's say if you actually had these 20 teams in there, you could also have your main group, which has all your team members in there, where you can actually go and post in a leaderboard, for example, of what team's doing the best in terms of adherence or workouts doing, or whatever it's going to be. So you can really start mixing and maxing and come up with different ideas when you're using this team chat and take it to whatever kind of level that you want to. So we've mentioned already that you can have a team chat. We've mentioned that you can set up smaller groups to put clients inside. We've also mentioned they can be part of multiple group chats. So you can have an individual chat for your client, one for their individual teams, so teams of 5, and one for all of your clients together. Can you do anything else with it? Well, yes, you can. There's lots of different things you're doing. Really, like with most things in PTD Distinction, your imagination is what your limitations are with this software. In fact, it's one of the main things we do over at PTD Ninja when we're speaking to our clients. We always start off with a simple question. What would you like to happen in an ideal world? Now, regardless of what you think is possible or not, tell me what you'd like to happen. And what's interesting enough is most of the time we can make that work with inside PTD Distinction. It's such a flexible and powerful software. And you can do lots of cool things like that with this chat feature. So one of the common questions we get asked sometimes is, can you have forums? Well, you could technically make forums. Instead of having team members like this and team groups like this, you could also create a group. Maybe it's just called a workout chat or workout forum or workout FAQ, whatever you want it to be. You could then have a nutrition FAQ. You could then have a diet FAQ. You can have whatever you want inside in terms of these groups. And all you need to do is in this section here, add clients to that group and turn on that particular group for them to use. So inside it could be FAQ group, it could be whatever you want it to be. And that way what would happen inside the app is you have the conversation with you as a trainer if you've got it switched on, but also you will have a section for nutrition chat, a section for workout chat, a section for mindset chat, whatever you want it to be. So your clients know they can go there and have conversations with other people that are in your program about those particular things. It also means that you can go in there and post in there as well. You can put your own messages and videos or information inside there to help encourage that discussion, just like any other forum that you might get online. So lots of cool things you can do here with this chat feature. Anyway, I hope that's giving you some good ideas of what you can do with this feature in PT Distinction. Like I say, it's using groups, and groups is one of the most powerful features, I believe, in PT Distinction. And this is just one of the little things you can do with this feature. Now, if you want to find out more about what you can actually do with groups and take your PT Distinction to the next level, then definitely come and check out our website over at ptninja.com. Maybe take a look at our PT Ninja 101 course. Doing that course will show you exactly how to make the most of PT Distinction and actually help you set everything up inside your account and also integrate things to your website, funnels, or anything else you need. We'll also talk about how you can bring in new leads and how you can make sales as well into your business. And on top of that, we'll give you all the resources as well to help you do this. So that's all the content you need, from lead generation to making sales to actually delivering your services, from nutritional coaching content to workout programs. In fact, everything you could possibly need is all there in a white label library that can be plug and play directly into your account. Now, if you want to find out more about that, again, head over to the website or just comment below and around this video and I'll try and answer whatever questions you've got. Or again, feel free to jump on a call with me or one of the team. All right, that's it from me, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.